Good morning, everyone. It's a bright new day. It's a bright new day to rise and shine. I am here this morning, very happy for God allowing me to wake up. It's a Tuesday. If you can just tag someone, make sure that someone is looking and make sure that someone is ready, someone is, just that time that you really make somebody feel good about them waking up. It's a busy day today, but we are here. Um, and it kudos for me. I did mentor and education, spoke of the wheel of life yesterday, and I was able to get into the studio. I'm sure Rave is clapping, all the way for me. It was an amazing lecture, but I made it. I'm just so proud of myself. But for real, I am with someone out there. So today is Tuesday, but we come every day, Monday to Friday, where we just bring our, the things that we believe in and the things that we have, so that people can be able to listen to us, and people can be able to just get to know what we are doing, and have those instances where we are managing ourselves and we are managing everyone else who is here with us. So you can just type where you're calling us from, where you're joining us from, and we'll be happy to share with you our story for today. So on Monday, we come with Rev Water. On Wednesday, we come with, marketing our products and services, and we give the platform to those people that really, follow us and they would want to share what they're doing, and especially our mentees and those ones who are, learning to be presenting on this platform and taking advantage of, their expertise. And on Thursday, we've got Dr. Nelly, and on Friday, it's healthy tips. And so today is a Tuesday, and I just want to bring to you, what we do with mindset change. It's because it's a big subject, which evolves around the six areas of the wheel of life. So every time we just pick what we would like to share, depending on the experiences that we've had out there, and especially, for me. So I had an opportunity to be in the Tourism Excellence Awards on Saturday, 30th of November. It was a beautiful event. You can imagine 750 elegantly dressed for the occasion. These participants came from private and public sector of the tourism industry. And, tourism is one of the things that I have come to love, and I've come to just, propagate to everyone. This arose because of my wanting to promote tourism at personal level, after finishing, my year as LCI president, and also serving on the Zambia Tourism Board. So I am so passionate about seeing things that are really building, the platform of tourism. So I kept on thinking, when everyone is bringing out their best. So I kept on thinking, what if all lived in abundance? Because there's enough for everyone. So what if everyone lived in abundance, where it was possible to be effective, it was possible to be efficient, and it was also possible to master and manage our personal time, whilst also being prepared for our succession, or our successful retirement, with a solid succession, plan in place, and delivering exceptional internal and external customer service. What a great environment this would be. And this is just equal to mindset change. If we can just align ourselves to the things that we want to do, and all the things that we want to, to be in our place, then we are going to be good, to go. So mindset change is a process that empowers us to be who we want to be. So today, Tuesday, on our Free Mentorship Academy with sliced coaching in mindset change, I have chosen to speak about this sector, which I'm passionate about. This is under the social and cultural spoke of the wheel of life, as well as mental and education spokes of the wheel of life. Because why it is mental and education, I learned so much out of the people who were speaking, And I also made, for me to be there, it was because of the social and cultural, so-called the will of life, that made, that networks are there to, to assist you to become who you really want to be. So when the chairperson alluded to the various stakeholders in Zambia, as well as, abroad, the call resonated with me, and I reflected on the time I was Lady Seco International President, where, I chose to give back to my country by supporting Zambia as a tourist destination. So everywhere, and in fact, when he was speaking, I was saying, "Oh wow, this can work," and I'm sure I'm going to get in touch with the current LCI president because she is Zambian, and I can just socialize her to say this is the platform that the people that are playing in the industry would like you to to take and just market, because Lady Seco is in over 35 countries. I think now it's almost going to 40. So this is where we are saying we can use those platforms, because you are a Zambian and you're going out there and you can carry this flag, the Zambian flag. And for sure, I'm going to, because there was a call for stakeholder engagement, private and private sector. So I would definitely get in touch with her. In fact, I got in touch with her, but I think she's out. I saw some pictures maybe in these countries where she is. So there is an opportunity again to connect with LCI, as the current LCI president is a Zambian, and I will definitely talk to her to use the opportunity of carrying Zambia's tourist destination to the world in the 40 countries where LCI exists. And also, it's just not Lady Seco International, because Lady Seco is in what we call 5 clubs, 1 vision. So we meet, as Lady Circle, we meet as Roundtable, we meet as Tangent, we meet as 41 Club, we meet as Roundtable as well. So it is a huge platform, and I just want to make it sure that we can be able to carry that mandate out there. So this is why the topic for today is wealth creation with the things you already have, and all it needs is mindset change. Why the things you already have? Because Zambia already have, so much to talk about. We have a lot to talk about, and we can explore, because Zambia can explore everything. You can explore food, you can explore the people, you can explore the minerals, you can explore the water resources, they can do bungee jumping, you can do all sorts of things. So as the chairperson was making his a welcoming speech, I said, wow, wealth creation often requires a mindset shift, not necessarily new resources. And a lot of us say, oh, we don't have money, we don't have. What about using the things that we already have? It would be so great to use the things that we already have. And if we can be able to use the things that we already have, it is going to be such a great opportunity. So tourism sector is being harnessed to create wealth. So this is the story that I would like to share. The story that I would like to share of how Zambia's tourist sector is being harnessed to create wealth. And it was such a big thing when I was hearing, and I was saying, wow, we are almost on the right path, but we keep on learning. So the chairperson of the tourism agency emphasized strategic stakeholder engagement to be one of the keys to achieving the ambitious goal of attracting 2.5 million tourists by 2025. So by embracing this mindset change, entrepreneurs and individuals can tap into the wealth creating, unlocking the already huge potential in tourism. I say it's an already huge potential in tourism because we're turning, our passion into profitable ventures. There are a lot of people who are actually turning, their passion into, productive ventures. So what is the power of mindset change? A mindset change is essential to unlock wealth. It's about seeing opportunities where others see obstacles. It's the context of, in the context of tourism, it's about recognizing the wealth creating potential of our natural resources, cultural heritage, and human capital. We've got everything that we need. Tourism industry in Zambia is an industry which has immense potential, from the majestic Victoria Falls to the breathtaking sunsets of the Luangwa Valley. Our country is endowed with natural wonders that attract tourists from around the world. And I'm saying from around the world, because this is, when you speak about, or when you're exposed to some tourist attractions, around the world, it is like, wow, is this really tourism? But when you think about what Zambia has to offer, it's a wow, situation. However, to tap into this wealth creating potential, we need to adopt a mindset change. And the more I think about just this mindset change, the more I know that it is possible, because of the people that have come to sit in the chairs, in the trainings. They have all, alluded to that there are a lot of possibilities. So success stories in tourism are many. There are many success stories in Zambia's tourism industry, from entrepreneurs who have turned their passion into profitable ventures to communities that have benefited from tourism-related initiatives. These stories demonstrate the wealth-creating potential of tourism and the importance of a mindset change. It was heartwarming to actually listen to a young tour guide who is teaching, or a tour guide is teaching others how to become great tour guides. It was, and I was saying, I looking at him, when they were talking, when you're going to get the award, they say the things that are good about who you are and about the things that, you believe in. And they, when they asked him, how long does it take? Because the story was, he has, since he started to train, he has trained 20. He says, oh, only 20. But when, they spoke about, it takes 2 years to develop one great tour guide. And, then, it was like, oh, so the 20 is really a great number, because if it takes 2 years to develop one tour guide, and this is for me why, it made me feel good, because even when we are training in mindset change, we say it's a course which is 5 days to unlock, to unlearn the things that you want, and to relearn the things that you really want, and then to retain. Retaining means you have to practice for 3 months. And it's like, 3 months, because mindset change is not a one-day fix it. It's a continuous platform that we are all managing our resources, so that we can be able to really do the things that we want. And so when it takes 2 years to develop one great tour guide, we really have to now encourage that, or the people that are coming in, so that they really don't fall back on the things. Oh, I can't make it. Just like you just can't get your degree in 1 week, you can't take. So we really have to invest our time and resources into learning. And this is why, and a lot of people, oh, it's expensive to learn. Education is expensive, but we really have to have an open mind, so that we can be able to, to get the inputs, or to get the reward that the resources that we want through this journey. So when it comes to investing in something that is really helpful to you, make sure that you actually get to do that. So it was amazing that he won the Chairperson's Award. I was like, yeah, so good. And also, one thing that he had to actually go, there were so many things that was going in my mind. He had actually to go and do teaching methodology. And it also made me feel good that, okay, so it's everyone who wants to progress, they know how to actually get into their space. And so I resonated to myself, we've been facilitating training, doing business, but when I really wanted to, to bring out, this consultancy and the training, I also had to go and do teaching. And, it was like, wow, 1 year of sitting in class and you making sure that you learn. And I was like, oh God, the assignments, 11 assignments, 11 subjects, 11 assignments each. And I was saying like, wow, I don't, what am I doing? But now I really do appreciate that I took time to go and do the teaching methodology, because even teaching mindset change, that is a requirement that you can teach, you can facilitate. One of the things, where you can just come and enter on the job profiling, it's teaching methodology, but then we also teach you how to deliver this. This is why even our program, it has got the curriculum and then it's got the tools that we use to make sure that people can get to manage, this program. So it's intense, but it is fun, it is beautiful, and it really does not subtract from what you want and who you want to be when you are making these this program of mindset change. So this is why, when they were saying strategic stakeholder engagement, we are the stakeholders. Everyone sitting, everyone listening to me today is a stakeholder. Everyone, wherever you're seated, you're a stakeholder in tourism. So the chairperson of the Zambia Tourism Agency emphasized the importance of strategic stakeholder engagement in achieving the goal of attracting 2.5 million tourists by 2025. And we can say, wow, this is the highest number that we've had in tourists coming to Zambia in the longest time. I remember when I was on the board, once when you reached 750, it was really a great thing. So we really need to make sure that we are promoting tourism, or Zambia as a tourist destination. And I was thinking, what actually helped me to actually be part of the bringing in tourists in Zambia was when I engaged with the Zambia Tourism Board then to give me the Maumbe dance troupe to come and be at my AGM in the Netherlands. So they came, and when we were going to open the World Cheese Market, I was being franked by the Maumbe dance troupe. So there was a lot of noise, there was a lot of, that good commotion. What is happening? What has happened? So it made actually the Netherlands realize that Zambia was a destination, and we really had a lot of people that were coming. And these are the small things that, as a stakeholder, wherever you are, you can add to managing a tourist destination. But this requires collaboration and coordination among various stakeholders, including government, private sector, and your local communities. Today, I am adding my voice through this mentorship academy to share the stories. And because of this mentorship academy, I'm able to actually add these stories to you who is listening to me, and to those who are going to listen even after I've finished the call. So from where you are today, what can you do? And from us, we are inviting all forward-looking individuals to take on the Mindset Change Process Program with the approved launched skills award in Mindset Change. The Mindset Change Process Program is a personal motivator, it's a personal organizer, it's a monitoring and evaluation tool for success. So every day it teaches one to be effective, to be efficient, to manage personal time, prepare for retirement, succession planning, and customer service. Also in dealing with creating wealth, customer service, and emotional intelligence in the way we deal with our tourism is key. Because if you do not have emotional intelligence, you're going to take away the customers. They will not come back because you're not feeding them, and they're also not feeding you. If you give customer a tourist bad experience, then you are not adding value to the things that we need to be doing today. So in dealing with wealth creation, customer service, and emotional intelligence is the way we deal in tourism. So every single day when you are on this program, or when you're adding value to yourself, every single day you ask yourself, what are the imperative action steps I must do? And the imperative action steps come from your plan A. What are the important action steps? These are your plan B, things that bring value after 5, or whenever you have got time. At lunchtime, maybe you can do your plan B. After 5, you still have time, because you're dealing with your 8 hours. That gives you only 4 hours, which is productive. The other 4 hours goes to managing yourself. And in plan A, you cannot subtract from plan B, because that is your bread and butter, where all the money for your food, for your dressing, for your everything is coming from there. So that, the 8 hours is all allocated to your plan A. So even if you've identified the imperative action steps and the important action steps, you really must know what time you're going to do the work, what time you're going to do the imperative actions and also the important actions. You also have to know who are you going to contact so that you can be able to achieve those imperatives and important steps. And also you have to always record the day's accomplishments for self-satisfaction and looking forward to the next day. Because if every day when you have set up your goals, every day you're not managing yourself to say, this is what it is that I'm going to to talk about, what is it that I will be able to to share in our own platform, is going to be such a wasted day. But when you can measure the things that you have accomplished, then you know that this is really a great thing for me to do. So how are you going to recognize and encourage others? So I would like to take a moment to recognize and congratulate the award winners in the tourism industry. It was there, kudos to you who won, and we were there just clapping and making sure that we are in the moment. So it is your hard work, your dedication and innovative spirit which have not gone unnoticed. So this is why we are saying your image is what people talk about you when you are not there. So how are you managing? How are you making things happen for you? And how are you managing so that someone out there is able to recognize that you're putting in your effort? And when you receive an award, it's so heartwarming. I'm just reflecting how I felt when I won the award for Lifetime Award from the Push Women Network. It actually just confirms that whatever you're doing, people are listening or people are watching from a distance. You don't know how you're impacting people. So we are saying your image is what people talk about you when you're not there. And this is what brings rewards to your place. So make sure that you are the person that is managing yourself and managing things well. You are true, the people that receive awards are true ambassadors of Zambia's tourism industry, and we are proud of your achievements. I encourage you to continue pushing the boundaries of what is possible and to inspire others to do the same. So kudos for you. So as I take concluding sessions, in conclusion, wealth creation requires a mindset change. By recognizing the wealth creating potential of our natural resources, cultural heritage, and human capital, we can unlock new opportunities in the tourism industry. I urge you to adopt a mindset change and explore the wealth creating potential of tourism, because tourism benefits all, and together we can achieve the goal of attracting 2.5 million tourists by 2025 and create wealth for ourselves and our communities. I learned a lot from the chairperson of the committee of adjudicators also, as he spoke of the process and how participants or contestants could improve in the coming years to ensure the success of these awards that are rewarding excellence in the tourism industry. The feedback will also be instrumental in shaping the future of our tourism industry. If all did one part of the puzzle, we are in for realizing the wealth we need in our tourism. Tourism benefits all, as I said. It creates employment, it contributes to national GDP and makes money for operators. Because if they're not making profit, they cannot sponsor anyone. So today has been an amazing day. And I just wanted to share with you just how we are able to encourage one another. I'm not able to see the comments because this is a new platform that I'm using. I'm by myself, trying to be here and talking to you. Rev Water is in Livingstone, but I am so proud that I was able to come here and share with you. Right now, as I conclude, I will be on my way to Mulungushi because I am dealing with, I'm on one of those, panels that we talk about productivity, and I'm supporting the ministry that is supporting us in making sure that mindset change and productivity are the things that we need to be, harnessing. And if we can be productive, our country is going to be that country that has got productive individuals. And productivity means we are earning money and we are part of the GDP and we are part of making our families be better and also being able to afford the things that we need to be affording at the end of the day. I am not able to see the comments, but all those that have been able to join us today, I am so proud of you, and I can see that many of you have joined, but I cannot read your comments. I'm gonna go back after I finish and I'll see all the comments. So just give yourself kudos wherever you're joining us from. Just say yes. I'm gonna be part of the stakeholders, and I'm going to be able to make life better for myself and for others, because this is why we do these courses, which you do with the you learn. The mindset change actually provides learn from the workbook. It provides you to learn, to unlearn, and make sure that what you're unlearning is really something that make life better and make life better for the others, and you can retain and you can be able to talk about it as long as you live, because learning never stops. And we've got the success planner where you now practice what it is that you're doing every day, so that nothing goes unnoticed and nothing is left unattended to. So as I am rushing out, we will end here, and I just want to say, make one of your 4 imperative things to make sure that you live in that growth mindset, where there are possibilities and there are things that you'll be able to do well, because you are aligned and you are intentional, and you make things happen for you and you make things happen for others. Make sure that one of your 4 important, you connect with a network, you connect with someone who can actually enrich you and can be able to foster something in your mind and be able to implement it as you wish, because we've all got what it takes. And I just want to leave you with the first opening remark that I said: what if we all live in abundance, where it is possible to be effective, it's possible to be efficient, it's possible to master your personal time, it is possible to prepare for your successful retirement with a solid succession plan in place, and delivering exceptional internal and external customer service. What a great environment this could be, and you are part of it, that we will be able to actually enrich ourselves and be able to manage every bit of our lives in a success, in a growth mindset that is turning our wheels every single day. So thank you so much for joining us. It's 3 minutes, but that's good enough. And we are here, and we are saying, have a blessed day. Go out and be an exceptional customer service, so that our tourism industry can be attractive to those. It's just not about the venue where you're going, but it's about the attitude. And Zambia has got everything. We've got everything that it takes. So let's go out there and market our country as a tourist destination where we live in abundance. Thank you so much for listening to me today.